There are two ways you can start dropshipping. Option one utilizes platforms like eBay or Etsy where you can get organic traffic to your products. While option two is a little bit more risky but has a much higher potential. This is where you create your own custom website using Shopify, branded around a product you market and sell yourself to customers. But this entire process isn't as complicated as you might think. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to get started with either of these methods for dropshipping with $100 or less by doing it myself live in front of you. And before I take you guys into both my eBay and Etsy dropshipping businesses that are consistently generating sales daily, let me get started with option two for dropshipping by creating a Shopify store utilizing a free AI store builder. All you need to do is click the top link in the description or go to buildyourstore.ai/financialwolf. You guys can see it's even got my picture on it. Then we are going to click build my free store. This is a free AI software that acts as a starter kit for your dropshipping business by helping you create a Shopify store with products ready to sell inside, and it even sets you up with a supplier for your products and fulfillment service known as AutoDS. Towards the end of the setup process, they even give you free TikTok ads credit to begin marketing your store to customers, which we'll put to good use when we get into that later. But first, taking a look at the website the AI builder created for me, it looks like a pretty solid start. We've got some high quality images with a pretty good color scheme and two different types of products listed we could possibly sell. When I was in the process of creating the store, I selected pet niche because since I have a dog who's psycho, I thought it would be a good idea for me to use him as content to market products in this niche. The cost for the Shopify subscription is just $1 per month for the next 3 months, leaving us with $99 left in our budget to spend. Linking my Shopify store to the design the AI builder created was pretty easy since the software takes you through the entire process. And next, I signed up for AutoDS, which you can get started for the first 30 days for just $1. Linking AutoDS to your Shopify store is going to be essential soon because right now on my website, I'm selling both this pet grooming kit and interactive cat LED light already linked with my supplier. I think these are possibly good products, but I like to sell stuff that personally pops out to me, and both of these items are stuff I wouldn't personally buy. So next, it's time to come up with a list of winning product ideas by both browsing TikTok shop videos and snooping on top performing competitor sites. This entire process took me about an hour, and I found 5 potential winning products using a variety of methods. The best tip I have for you guys to find a good product is to pick something that solves an actual problem. Like for example, one of the products that popped out to me is this dog tracking collar, and I found it useful for my specific situation since my dog's always running out of the backyard or sneaking out of the house to go chase rabbits. And upon clicking to learn more about the item, it turns out it can also tell you things like how many steps your dog is taking per day to how much he or she is sleeping, which I found pretty cool. Another tip I have for finding winning products is to go to a website like Flippa where people are actually selling their Shopify stores. And when I click to find stores for sale in the pet niche, you guys can see the owner of PetsandParty.com is trying to sell their website for $64,000. And the website actually just sold for $30K and it's making $3,300 per month in profit. And when you go to check out their website, you can see they're selling things from personalized images of your pet to dog beds or pet grooming products. And after taking a look at it, I think I want to make a multi-product store similar to this. So I got to work customizing my dropshipping store, which was easy to do since the basic outline was already complete. A few hours later, you guys can see this dog niche website is looking pretty amazing with 5 different products listed for sale. I kept the overall theme pretty much the same as what the AI generator created, but I added my own products to it with some solid descriptions, and I think the overall website turned out pretty professional looking. But next, we're gonna move into a very important step that will determine the future success of your Shopify dropshipping enterprise, marketing your product. When you're doing this, it's important you don't reinvent the wheel. If you do enough research, you'll be able to find exactly what ads your competition is running to generate sales on their website. Using AutoDS's ad spy tool, I found an ad my competition, PetsandParty.com, is running for this pet hair remover broom that seems to work really well. I actually have a similar product to this on my website, so by both scouring the internet for similar clips to this and creating my own custom content, I can create ads similar to my competition. The total cost for this item from my supplier is $5.64, and it should be here in a few days since all of my products have pretty fast shipping times. That leaves us with $92.36 left in the budget, but while we take some time to create some ads for the Shopify store, let me take you inside my thriving eBay dropshipping business that generates over $1,000 per month in sales. Taking a look at this eBay dropshipping store, you guys can see in the last 30 days, we've generated sales of $1,445.81, but that's by no means all profit. eBay takes a whopping 14% in fees, and product cost the last month has been $784.65. Then finally, on certain listings to boost their performance, I set my eBay ad rate at 3%, which cost me another $34.23, bringing me down to a total profit in the last 30 days of $424.53, or a profit margin of 29%. One way I got my profit margin a lot higher on my dropshipping store is by selling a lot of items from Chinese suppliers. You guys can see on my eBay page that a lot of my best-selling products are sun catchers, and I'm selling them for around $20 each. But these products all come from AliExpress, where my cost after shipping is just $5 per unit. So I'm more than doubling my money after eBay fees on each sale of these. And these sun catchers haven't just been killing it on my eBay store. They're also selling really well on my Etsy page, where so far you guys can see we've generated 13 orders with $360 in sales. And my cost on these sales is only around $65. And after Etsy fees and Etsy ads, we're sitting at a total profit of $161.47.
And that's with me barely putting any effort in. I only took about an hour or two to get the page set up with 4 products listed on it. So it's pretty cool to see how this page has continued to generate sales with barely any effort on my part.
On the eBay side of things, when I get an order, it's automatically fulfilled for me. Since, for example, if I want to list this Jesus sun catcher from AliExpress using AutoDS, I would just paste the link into this section where it says add product, and their software automatically makes an eBay listing with images and a description added from the supplier website. And when you get an order, it's automatically ordered from the supplier website and shipped out to the customer. All you have to do is make sure you have auto order credits in your account and load the cost of the product here where it says load balance, and then you're ready to go. Overall, dropshipping on eBay or Etsy is, at least in my opinion, a little bit easier than dropshipping with Shopify, since all the marketing is taken care of for you, but you definitely pay for it in terms of high platform fees. One tip I have if you're doing eBay dropshipping is to list as many items as possible, especially in the beginning before you figure out what works. It's best to take a quantity over quality approach. Also, don't be afraid to price your items high enough so you make a decent margin when you get a sale. With a cheap eBay store subscription and AutoDS, you can literally list 20 or 30 products every hour, since you just copy and paste the supplier link into AutoDS where it says add product, edit the description to your own style. You can even use ChatGPT if you want, add your own shipping and return policy, and finally rearrange the photos or take out some that you don't feel fit. I have a more in-depth tutorial that goes over exactly how to start eBay dropshipping that'll link up here, but for now, let's launch this Shopify store.
It's now the next day, and in the last hour or so, I spent some time gathering some footage from TikTok featuring one of the products on my dropshipping store, and we're about to run those videos as ads.
Full transparency, the best way to market your products on a really low budget is to test out your items organically on TikTok by just posting videos. Like, for example, yesterday I posted a video on a brand new TikTok page about the day in the life of a border collie, and organically it got 6,528 views, with the next video following up getting another 3,215 views. If I would have had any of the products from my Shopify store in hand, I could have possibly featured it in the video and would have gotten sales organically while spending $0 in advertisements. So on that note, I want to buy one of each of the products on my website, and since I already bought this pet hair remover broom, the total for 4 products comes out to $42.59.
And with $49.77 left in the budget, we are going to deploy most of what's left into TikTok advertising. And with the Build Your Store deal, that means we'll get $20 of free advertising credit once we spend $30.
Setting up TikTok ads for a brand new store is a pretty simple process, especially if you've already taken the time to create some content with your product in hand. Pick out some of your most viral content that's getting the most comments and attention to run as ads. But since I don't have my product in hand yet, I went ahead and found some viral videos on TikTok featuring one of the products I'm selling, and I'm ready to run it as an ad at $30 per day for this pet hair remover broom with 10 different videos to split test between. I went ahead and downloaded the TikTok app and connected it to my Shopify store, linking both my business manager and ads manager account. Now under where it says what are you promoting, we are going to attach our pet hair remover broom product. Then under ad creation, I'm going to upload all 10 of the videos I want to market with. I found literally all of these videos that I'm going to use on TikTok, and I used an app called Snaptic to download them without the watermark. And continuing to work on this ad, we are going to select both United States and Canada for the targeting, complete payment for the optimization event, and with our $30 budget, let's start these ads.
These ads are currently in review, so wish me luck, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now the night of day 3, meaning we've given the ads more than a full 24 hours to run and burn my cash, costing me a total of $42.35, nearly the rest of our budget. But luckily, those ads brought in 136 new visitors to the website and also 2 sales, generating over $60 in revenue. After product expenses on that, we're left with $57.92 in the budget, which is more money than we started with, plus we got an additional $20 in free TikTok ads credit that we can use for our next advertising campaign.
When you're analyzing the results of TikTok ads, the things you want to look at are cost per click, meaning how much you spend on ads before you get a visit to your website and a view on your item's product page. In our case, that number was just 33 cents, which is definitely above average compared to most TikTok advertisers. The next part of that though is conversion rate, meaning how many visits you need on your website before you get a sale on one of your products. In our case, that conversion rate metric was just 1.4%, which is not great. That could signal that our website or even product may need work. But before we come to any conclusions on this, I want to try marketing another product on my website with this exact same strategy and compare the results to see if one product sells better than the other. I ended up setting up a $30 per day ad on TikTok for this electric dog collar product. I saw a lot of people marketing on the platform. The ad just started running and it spent $3.91 for 28 sessions.
So we'll wait and see if we get any sales. And now, after letting the ad run for more than 24 hours, I've teleported to the Colorado mountains. And as you guys can see on my computer screen, that last ad got us 1,623 sessions from $39.18 in ad spend. That's a ton more views than last time, but sadly, when you take a look at our Shopify store, we didn't get a single sale. Our conversion rate is absolutely terrible. We're definitely not off to the craziest start, but that's just how dropshipping is sometimes. The key is to never give up and keep testing new products, keep testing new ideas until you find success. And maybe one day you'll be able to buy a $2 million house out here in the mountains. Just kidding, guys. I'm literally just visiting here for one day because I bought a Turo car out in Denver and I thought I'd visit the mountains before I left. When I get back to the house, literally all of our inventory for the dropshipping store should have arrived, so we can start marketing it with organic content on TikTok. So in the meantime, if you guys want to follow along with the journey, get your free store created at the top link down below in the description, or go to buildyourstore.ai/financialwolf. Sorry for the little break I had in uploading, but I promise I'm back with a bunch of bangers before the end of the year, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.